No matter what kind of work your team does, Asana can help manage it. From project intake, to campaign management, to strategic planning and more, Asana works for you. Try it for free today at asana.com.
Oh, hi, how's it going? By the way, how's my mic sound? Is it passable? Is it fine? And is the music too loud? Oh, okay. I can turn up the music then. I wasn't sure. Because, alas, the green bars mean nothing. So, give me 1 second. I will turn that up. What's I about to do? I was about to pull up chat on my phone so I can have you closer to me and near and dear so I can actually fucking see what you're saying. Without leaning. I mean, I can come in and lean into it. Do not need to hear myself. Okay. There's that. That's fine. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'll turn up music. How's that? Better, worse? Too loud? Okay, cool. Sweet, sounds good. Hi, dog. I know. I just started. Did it just freeze? Okay, no. Watching you. It made a clicky sound. Alright. Just want to see chat. Chat, there we are. Yay, chat. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Right? Yeah. It made the clicky. Like, the kitchen is nice and temperate, so this should be fine. What do you want? You want out there? I realize the table is taking up a good majority of the center of the kitchen, so the dog is right there. He does not know what is happening. What you want, buddy? Hello. Uh-huh. No, we're not playing. I can get you food, though, before we start, and then I'll do hand washing. Alright, so I'm leaving it to you guys first, and if you guys can't make up a decision, I will choose. Which board do you want me to do first? Savory, mixed, or sweet? Yeah, Rudy's very confused. You get to hear all of this ASMR because of the mic. Enjoy the IRL sounds. Alright, let that soften up for you. I can just chill back here for a minute. Yeah, kitchen ASMR. Nana wants to see sweet. Okay, the sweet board. Hi. You gotta wait. I was looking here. You have an eye cookie. I have to wash my hands again anyway. Come here. Come here. You're not in trouble. My God. I'm gonna clean your face. There. Woo! Oh. Alright, let's see here. Which one's gonna be sweet? Alright, let me wash these. These here. Quick switches. Quick switches before I start working on cheese. Oh, yeah, there you go. That suffice. Hey, there's your food. Kitchen ASMR. Enjoy. But hey, at least you know I'm being clean. towels. Realize when my phone gets low, I'm gonna have to just plug it in, but that's easy. Alright. I will go get the sweet cheeses. So, for that, first we have petite toast. There we go. Petite toast, which are these cute little breads, and they're a little thick, but they have a good flavor, so they work for anything kind of sweet. Or actually, were those gonna go with the sweet? Actually, I think those are for the anything. That's right, those are for the anything, because they're good. Mini toast, yes. Okay, so we'll get to the mini toast. I lied. We have these instead. And these. There you go. The Effie's oatcakes, and then Rainco's First that have cranberry in them. I would smash those raw after we ran meat and cheeses. You know, I'm sure you would. I'm just gonna do this on this board. That's right. Okay, for sauces, because the cheeses themselves are gonna do a lot of work anyway, and with the crackers. So condiment, dipping, saucy sort of things. We got this. This is Murray's apple butter. This, the Effie's, and a aged English slice, which is something we're going to be putting on there. But it tastes just like apple pie. There's one. And then hot fudge, because why not? Sharp cheddar and chocolate. There you go. Because there aren't as many. I feel like his licking is going to override my talking. Rennie. Chill. Thank you. This is the board we're going to be putting it on. Apple pie and a strawberry America. Well, it's not even that. It's apple butter, which is like a, what is it? Hard apples simmered in cider and brandy, then seasoned with autumnal cinnamon and allspice. It just mixes well with sharp, savory cheeses. You're fine. Calm down. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear him, but it's not overbearing. Okay, so for this one, we're going to have brie. I have to get into the fridge. So I had to keep everything relatively chill. Alright, so we got our brie.
And up to 50% off Sun Squad sporting goods. Get ready for a
I think I'm also gonna put
cookies, fun sports gear,
strawberries on there as well.
The deal's in July 5th, so hurry and
Have
get
a whole
20%
drawer.
off select cookies from Target
Jesus.
Circle and 50% off Sun Squad sports gear. Only at
This
Target.
is the reserve. This is the English. And then this one. And this one. I think that was it. Alright. So just hearing me say this one and this one, I know that helps oh so much. Why are there ads in the music? God damn it. Because I'm using freaking YouTube and this doesn't have ad block. Okay, the ads are over. At least. Hey, Eleven! How's it going? Ow! I'll whack myself in the head. Hi, Nada! Look, if the music plays ads, I'll figure something else out and you just won't have music, okay? You get whatever kitchen ASMR just happens to happen. Alright. Strawberries. Okay, so brie, Vermont goat cheese, which is a chevlog, It has wild blueberry, lemon, and thyme. And then the aged English cheddar. Then espresso Bellavitano, which has a nice rind of espresso, which goes really good with chocolate, hence why I got the fudge. Break from Plano to Fort. Wait, what? This Gazzy Bears? Gazy Bear? What the frick? Bar party and I want cheese. Well, cheese is good, yes, but what are the... Oh, gazebos! Oh, okay, I was like, what the fuck is that? I've never heard of that word in my life. Okay, got it, that's fine. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm also gonna need, realize, some actual cheese, charcuterie, cutlery. What do I have? Oh, and a knife. What's the kind of? No. Something to cut the strawberries with. You know, I think I'm just gonna use an actual knife. Like a big knife. Under overhead cam. Thanks! Yeah. The DSLR is doing work. It's gonna be great. So you guys can actually see what I'm talking about as I do it. Alright, and I got these. My very bedazzled cutleries, and then the one I got from work for free. Thank you. Do we need more in here? Where's this knife? Why is this knife in here? Oh, I'll use that for strawberries. Not use the excessively large knife for strawberries. And spoon to one. We might wait for the preserves to go out tomorrow. I'll open them to show you what the full board will look like, but I'm probably gonna leave them in the jars until tomorrow at least, so they don't, I don't know, get weird in the fridge. From work for free? No, for actual free. As a cheesemonger, I was gifted this. It's a Beecher's branded parm knife. So no, actual free. There are other things that I did not get for free. But that one I did. This is another thing I got for free, and I partly want to wear it, but also I don't. Because I'm wearing a mic. So, but you've seen me do this before. In my Cheeses of Europe apron. I wear that when I made an apple crisp. Alright. And should probably just have an actual knife for cutting. Yeah, let's bring the actual knife back out. Or this one. Bring this back out. I need to cut into the cheeses. Alrighty. Got there. So the brie is mostly gonna stay intact. I might slice it into I don't know, a few slices. The aged English though. This needs to be sliced up. Oh, I had brie. Oh, fried brie, but I love it. Ooh, fried brie is good. Wait. Have you had baked brie before? Because that's another way that people eat it. You do need to try more cheeses. You know, as long as I'm able to get over there, I will definitely have you try more cheeses. I promise. Okay, how do we want to? Well, first we need to clean this apparently, because it already started to mold a little bit. Just a smidgen, just a few little dots. It's fine. Cheese will live to see another day. So let's do this into 3 sections. Big cheese specialist shop here not far from us, but I've never been. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Takes a while to penetrate it. Bread, another story. Yeah. Bread molds like crazy. Cheese, well, yeah. And cheese is a thing where as long as it's not like all over the whole thing, you can just cut it off. It's fine. The only molds you really want to look out for, also keep kind of 3 sections, which this is why, so this wire board is so nice for slicing cheeses. And this is why I went out of my way and bought one. I gave in. RE7 level molds, just throw it out. This, yeah, RE7 level molds, maybe just leave the entire building, actually. Plastic off. What I want is for people to have a nice easy bite, so about this big and this wide should be fine. I can probably cut them a little thinner. Maybe half it. Let's see. How strong is this wedge? I guess is the real question. Yeah, I might cut it in half. It's a lot. It's enough cheese for me. It's a lot of cheese for the normal average person. Which is who I'm actively making these for, so. There we go. Sorry from that one. I'll just snap on that. Yeah, much better. Thinner. Okay. Let's go over there. Well, cheese still isn't enough cheese. This is true. I do have a good chunk of a drawer full of cheese though. So I think it will suffice, at least. This is gonna be a little bit tricky. Also, the wire helps you make nice thin slices. Hey. Alright. Let's do this. And this one. It's taken years of cheese consumption to withstand this cheese ratio. Yeah. I want to get one of these string cutters. What a good idea for cutting. Yeah, it's really good. This one, let's see, did I bring the wires over here? I didn't. I'm gonna need to just in case, but this is the brand. Okay. This is the brand. And it comes with these wires. You can also order these wires. But, yeah. It's a handy cheese cutting board. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say 100. It's somewhere between 100 and 200. Which is why it was upsetting anytime one of them got broken at work. Granted, we switched from this version, which is the amazing version, to a really cheap version that broke a lot easier. That did nobody any favors. Yeah, there you go. Price of Mario Kart World. You either get the fun with cheese or you get Mario Kart World. You have to choose. I can recommend people getting handies on stream. Just you watch me, Bex. 2D, or 2 E's, 2 D's. It's the special kind. It involves wire and cheese. Yeah, we'll do this one into quarters as well. Handy. There's the cheddar. Also, for anybody who does get one of these, be sure to have some sort of a wax paper, parchment paper, fucking, I don't know, even printer paper, anything to like catch this. Because this is what's going to happen after you slice the cheeses on this. It does still make a mess. You can just reduce the mess. Yeah, parchment is definitely a lifesaver for baking. And normally when you're doing cheeses, at least when you're doing cheeses in a professional setting, you're actually cutting them for sale. You want to clean the boards between each because all cheeses are different, milk types are different. There could be something in one cheese that isn't in another cheese, blah, 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 blah. But for now, we're going to be lazy with it, and I'm just going to wipe it down because I'm not selling this. We're eating it. It's all going in the same place, which is people's stomachs and my own, so I don't care. Delicious cheese shavings. True. You could also just collect all the cheese shavings and melt it into something if you really wanted to. Okay, what do we want next? Let's do the espresso. Sprinkle on a little bread with butter. Yeah, there you go. See? You know. It's such a mess. Oh well. Alright. Espresso. Bellatano. I've always hated trying to cut these for actual eating. Because it's in a wedge. So, if you want espresso on every slice, you gotta cut it weird, which is like this. It looks literally sharp. Yep. Daggers. Alright. Yes. Then we start slicing them in half. Then whoever gets the end bits gets all the espresso.
Declare your independence from high prices this July 4th only at Grocery Outlet. Celebrate with buy one, get one free.
Yes, again, definitely good with chocolate if you ever have this cheese. It's very coffee forward. It's very nice. Think of like a parm, but a little bit milder with coffee notes.
Traditional grocery stores. Whether you're
That's
grilling
what it is.
pretzel bun burgers and dogs or going meatless with a twist, hurry into your local Grocery Outlet because these deals end July 8th while supplies last.
Oh, that's so awkward. Okay, let's move that slice over there. Yeah, these ones are just gonna be thicker up here. It's fine. These deals end July 8th? Yes. I take it the music is playing ads again. If it bothers you guys too much, I will turn it off. It's fine. You can just listen to me. I don't need background music. Oh, just one. That's even more annoying. Through all the things, like now we're gonna play one ad. Just to interrupt you. Just long enough, and then nothing else. Ew, no. Not a presidential coin. Nobody cares about that. Hi, Courtier! Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's do... Okay. Actually, yeah, these are thick enough. I can probably slice them in half here. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. So we'll get all of these sliced up, and then I will show you, at least for the sweet one, how to assemble it. Or at least how I'm going to assemble it. Everybody can do it their own way. fine. Actually, yeah, considering I want to put this on YouTube later, I'm just gonna, here, hold on. We're just gonna, it's fine. I'll just talk more. Alright, there we go. Slice this in half. This slice for me. See, also when you're building your own charcuterie boards, you get slices of cheese for yourself to test them and make sure they're fine and safe for your guests. Because how else would you know? Cheese is fascinating indeed. Oh, yeah. What else do you have left to do for your 4th of July party, 11? In the grand scheme of things, I got kind of lazy with mine. This is the most, like, work I'm doing. I did the yard, but that's whatever. Oh, that one's sliced weird. Alright, well, more snackies. More snackies for me. There's those. My paper towel again. And we're going to slice up the shove log, which is going to be very messy. Yeah, snackies. One for the board, one for me. One for the board, one for me. One for the board, two for me. Okay. Shove log! I have to, like, make these and then, well, sort of wrap them. Probably put plastic wrap over them and then put them back in the fridge. Which is also why I'm doing them one at a time. Vacuum house, boring stuff. Get pool floaties all floated up. Of organized party prizes. It was actually fun. Oh, nice! Wait, okay, what do you guys do to earn party prizes? I've done that for, like, Easter. Jeremy's mom will do a Easter egg hunt, or at least she did, where we would go and there would be prizes inside of some of them. How thick do I want these slices? I think we'll cut this into 4. Cheese. Is there any worry about the blending from the cutting of them? Sometimes, which is why I'm wiping down the board between. In a professional setting, yes, absolutely. In this setting, not as much, but still a little bit. Like, between this one and the Espresso Bellavitano, yeah, I definitely wiped down the board to make sure those didn't blend. But also milk types and cheese types and stuff like that, if you're not planning on serving it the next day, can mess with the flavors. Mess with the cheeses themselves. For how much of a kind of pain this is to cut. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There. A little cheese plate because of, you know, yay! Do it! Do it! Cheese plates are so fun. You can even just get some cheddar and some crackers and like a few slices of salami, which is something we'll be kind of doing later, and just make a cute little arrangement. It's perfectly fine. I will say this cheese does smell really good though. The lemon and blueberry, oh my god. Okay, there. It's The other problem with Chev is it's wet. Alright. So now I will figure out how I want to adjust this. Snackies. No snackies go to waste. The shavings, however, I don't really care about. Alright, here's our board we're working with for the sweet one. It's a lot of cheese on here. I might take some of this cheddar and put it on another board. But yeah, there we go. Alright, how do I start this? I have little bowls for the jams. I'll just use those to take place of the jams for now. And I'll set the jams down and then I'll fill the bowls with the jams tomorrow. Probably. Alright, move the cheddar. There, dust. Alright, let's do probably something like that. I want these, the espresso by the chocolate, so let's say this one is going to be the chocolate bowl. Put the longer wedges in the back. And then we're going to kind of just tile them like you would a roof or shingle. With the espresso side sticking out. It's just kind of thicker. There we go. This is also a snacky. And I'll probably show you on both cameras. Like, you'll get the vertical and then I'll probably hold it up to actual laptop cam. What is happening over there? What do things look like? They're weird. What is this? Fuck off. Sorry. It's the... Oh, and my cam turned off finally. Aha! See? I knew something was going to happen. Thank you, 11. Thank you very much. I got it. I got that. Why is the camera like this? Dude, I don't know. I would really love it to not be like this, though. That'd be super cool. Nope. It loves attention. It does. My camera is more of an attention whore than anything else. Alright, well fine then, if it wants to be that way with this. To be fair, I did grab the old pack for batteries. So here, I don't know how well this mic is going to work from here, but we'll see. Dave is going to knock everything down in my office to the other battery pack. One does. Already knocked the mic down. Don't worry about any sounds here. It's all fine. Fine and dandy. Nothing is happening. I can't see you guys yelling at me, but things are happening. Nothing is wrong. Nothing at all. I don't hear anything. Okay. I'll keep you on while I clean and hear mostly. Okay, sounds good. Alright, so I have the other battery pack. We're gonna try this one. This is gonna take some climbing, just so you're all aware. Okay, turn that off. Wouldn't be an IRL stream if there wasn't technical difficulties, now would there? I don't even know if I need to actually fully unplug this. Here, hold on. Might be able to just get away with half-ass unplugging it. Give me a second. There's 3 different parts that plug into this. I may or may not have to actually climb. Maybe I can get this to work without climbing. Can't take it anywhere, right? Why we can't have nice things? Come on, DSLR. Hey, we're back. Yay! Nothing happened. Nothing fell. Nothing spilled. Everything's fine. Yep, it looks. We have cheese! Okay. So, I'm gonna move these now. Back to what I was doing with the shingling. Before I was rudely interrupted by my camera thinking I wasn't giving it enough attention, apparently. This 2 slices? No, it's 1. There we go. Shingle, shingle, shingle. Hey, at least you guys aren't listening to ads on YouTube anymore, right? Or something. You were Cougar Gold fan. I mean, I think I've had it. It's good. It's a sharp cheese. I wouldn't say it's anything extremely special in particular, but it's good. That's one that you guys sell, right? Because I know we didn't, but I think your store did. I know they do. They always do. It's fine. It's a sharp cheddar. It's fine. It is not the, oh my god, best cheddar in my life. I'm going to lose my mind for it. It's fine. It's local too, which is nice. But like, calm down. I need y'all to calm down. What is the most adventurous cheese you think you've tried? Well, let's say for me, well, I say adventurous. It's not even all that adventurous. Limburger was interesting. It's not bad. It smells horrible, but it tastes fine. It's good. Munster. 11. I love your face, but I hate to break it to you. That is not exactly what I would call adventurous, per se. That is a good cheese, though. That's a staple, honestly. In fact, I think I have some in my fridge right now for these boards, because it's just a classic. Did you like the Munster? My mama wouldn't ever let me get the exciting ones growing up. Oh. I used to like blue cheese. I don't recall the fancier cheeses, but I'm not a big cheese person, so. Sortier, you're coming to my house tomorrow. How dare you say that to me? I can't do blue. I still swear by there's a cheese in every family for every person. You just have to find it because there's so many of them. My brother's got all the cheese genes. I don't care. Adapt. Fix it. Fix your genes. I'm a basic mozzarella guy. No. I mean, mozzarella's good. Tammy is a cheese hater. It tastes our friendship at times. I will have some words with Hammy. Doesn't he cook? Isn't he like a... Oh, wait, no. Is he a baker or is he a chef? I don't remember. Bacon can still use cheese, but less so. So I guess he's slightly off the hook for that. But still. Baker? Okay. A real mozzarella fella. Yeah, there you go. Honestly, though, like, mozzarella is good. Caprese salad, fantastic. Have you ever had burrata or buffalo mozzarella by chance? Those are also good. Can we need you to turn? There we are. I'm not sure. I love salt. What can I say? Oh, man. I want to start, like, weaning you into, like, other cheeses. If you'll let me, I will help you. I can't do it with other foods, but I can at least do it with cheese. I've never tried a blue cheese with jalapeno. I also have not tried a blue cheese with jalapeno. I've tried a blue cheese that stung my tongue just because it was that kind of a blue, but not with jalapeno. Start shoving jalapenos in my cheese and I'm probably there for it. I do have a pepper jack. I went and grabbed a pepper jack before I left my store today. Mostly for something spicy, but also because I needed some more color because lo and behold, the majority of cheeses are white, so it's a problem. Unless they are dyed with annatto, they're usually pretty white. I don't mind trying new things just a lot. Taste how they smell for me. I see. You're a big smell person. You probably would not be a fan of wash rinds then. Though, actually, maybe you could be. Because unless your nose leads the taste. You might have to plug your nose before tasting it. Because wash rinds are the really stinky ones that aren't blue cheese. But a lot of the time where the rind is super stinky and pungent, the cheese itself on the inside is actually really creamy, buttery, and rich. So it's very deceptive. Yeah, that's where I draw my line too. I will try almost anything once, and my almost is because of the maggot cheese. That is the one cheese I will not try. Thank you. I am okay. Yeah, Levin, don't look it up. It is a cheese. It is a cheese. Can't it, like, kill people? I don't know about kill people. I'm not sure it'd be that bad. Like, mimole, the cannibal cheese, which T and I have talked about, that one was formed with, like, mites on the outside for the longest time. And I believe they stopped doing it because the US was like, yeah, no. It's an imported cheese, so it's not from here. So they can do whatever they want, but yeah. Go Subway, say pepper jack, please, and that's good enough for me. No maggots necessary. Yeah, no, that's okay. You don't need maggots. It's fine. I'm gonna use the strawberries as like filler because I don't even need them. There's so much. This is such a small board. I really don't need them, but oh well. Ah, don't break. Come on. Come on now. You gotta last till tomorrow. The ones with the living one, no, I could not. Yeah. You know, eating maggots could kill you. Maybe the state of cheese isn't great for you, though. I think it's fine. Otherwise, they wouldn't normally have people eat it. Usually it's not like that much of a risk reward thing as far as I know. I can count a lot of reasons why it probably won't stay down for the average person. Living maggots would be the main one. It is a soft cheese too. I actually think it is a washed rind. It might be. Either that or it's just formed with the bugs. Now for the crackers. So much cheddar. I actually do think I'm gonna put some of this cheddar on this other board over here. It's a lot of cheddar, and I need room for my crackers. And, you know, it'll be okay. There's plenty of cheddar there. It'll be fine. Here, I'm just gonna take these. There. Ah. Actually, I can just stack these up front. What? Eating a handful of maggots is really a lot worse out there. Ew. Ew. Were they like fried or something? Or crispy? Because I know there's like the bug food. But I am okay. I really am. I'm good. If you pay me enough, I might try to eat it, but till that point, I'm alright. EU doesn't allow it to be served due to the possibility of it being unsafe. No direct links to the cheese have been made. Huh. Weird. They were fried, dried with a bit of soup. Okay, yeah. So they were the bug foods. Bug foods for people kind of thing. I've seen those. I've been down to try crickets at some point. Smells oaty. It smells sweet and oaty. These are the oat cakes. I'm not even going to be using all of these either, which is great. I'm just going to put it back in the box. Have more for tomorrow. Proteins and shiz, yeah. Oh, I forgot. I was going to put the brie on here too, wasn't I? About that. Well, it's just gonna be a nice full board. I still have another cracker. Alright, here's the brie. Boy Scouts used to teach us to eat sun bugs. I don't think maggots are very common children though. Yeah, probably not. Crickets, mealworms and such, yeah. It'll be a breeze to fit it. But also, I don't think so. I wish I had the proper wrapping for this so badly. Like, I could just put the whole thing on here. It would be fine. But what I think I'm going to do is cut it in half. Into the little wedges. No, you can't see it. Don't worry, I'll show you. Patience. Okay. Wedges. We take those wedges, we splay them. They will stick. That's just the price we have to pay because we're adding brie to our board. What's the proper wrapping for it? So there's a whole wrapping station with like huge, thick rolls of plastic wrap, like kind of like cling wrap, and a heat press. And so you would have a metal tray, and you would wrap the cheeses with the wrap, and you would push the open edges and all that to the heat press. Not for very long, because otherwise you'd melt the cheese, but you just long enough to seal it-ish to the other plastic. The big ones in your region, crickets and mealworms are pretty bushed. Well, yeah, because if we see the other ones, it means something is rotting or dead. So we do, but they're in our trash cans. Alright, time for this. These are fun. These little crisps, I like them. They're also interestingly shaped. They look like this. It's got oats and nuts and cranberries and everything. It's also almost kind of like a little slice of bread. It's very thin. And crispy. Also not flat, so. Slightly less mini toast. Yeah, they're not quite as mini as the mini toast. And they have a lot more going on than the mini toast do. That one fit? Yeah, that one fit. Okay, so there's that. You know, I think I might say screw it and just put the jam in here anyway. Alright, I'm gonna grab a spoon. Let's see, we'll put, yeah, that's right. Right. Apple butter just looks like this. It's a light brown. But that's because of the cinnamon and the cloves and, you know. My God, is it strong? Pretty sure that's fine. We have those two. I don't recall them being on our list. It's been a long time. Oh. Alright, now Smucker's ice cream topping. Being completely honest, I was just going for the first thick chocolatey thing I found that wasn't like syrup. Yay, chocolate. Ooh, oh my God, I actually want to try that now. This would be so good. Strawberries with this chocolate and some brie. Or strawberries with this chocolate and literally any of the cheeses on here except for maybe the goat log. So good. Alright. Chocolate, there we go. I'm just gonna have to have like a small little thing, I think. I have more of these boards here. I don't think I'm putting strawberries on here anywhere, guys. I don't think they're gonna fit. Oh, that was a lot of fudge. Now I want milk that I do not have. Alright. Put a couple more of these on here. Fill up some of the space. Alright, there's our first board. strawberries will be off to the side. But if you had less or you had a bigger board, you could always slice up the strawberries and then add them on as well. Or just have whole strawberries on too. I could just put a couple of like whole strawberries in here. Make it cute. Look at that chunker. Like crap. There. There. Board. Board number 1. This is the sweets board. All of these pair nicely with sweet things. There you go. Big berry. Yeah, big berry. I'm so off-put by those pastes. They're so dark. A little bit. I mean, this is literally fudge. So, it's gonna be dark. This one's it's still kind of dark, but like slightly less dark in person. It's not gonna help with the camera because the shadowing is just not gonna save it. I can't help you there. But yeah, there you go. Berries. Now, yeah, right. The fudge is fudge. I can't make that look less dark for you. Now I need wrap. So I also want photograph. There we go. Okay. Board number 1. Complete. Now we cling wrap it, we shove it back in the fridge so that it stays chill for tomorrow. I forgot my cling wrap is broken. Here's the lid of it that has the serrated bit. The rest of it's down there. I need new cling wrap so badly. But I'm also cheap and there's so much left of this roll. This. Actually, might just put 2 on here just to be safe. And shove it into the fridge. What one do you want me to do next? You want the mixed board or do you want the savory board? Which are we wanting? Don't cling to yourself, please. It's the last thing I need right now. Stop. 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 There we go. I'm all about savory? Okay. All right. Savory it is. Savory is also the biggest board because there's the most cheeses that can go in a savory. It's the safest, easiest bet. You get a lot. Back in the fridge too. Okay, let me put these in the fridge real quick. It's me, Rooney. And then grab the savory cheeses. Oh, and the meats. That's right. Meat. Pate. Pepper. pepper jack. Got everything grapes. And a memento trying to figure out how I'm going to fit all of these into my fridge. That one, and I'll put the other one in sideways, maybe. And then the other one was over there. Munster, Smoke and Goat, Port Salute, Cotswold. Manchego is full. We have Grand Reserve. And then this Gouda is also for the mixed. Oh, and the Chevlog's for the mixed. That's right. Okay. And cheeses. Another white cheddar. This is Port Salute. This is one of my absolute favorite cheeses. It's a wash rind. Here's Munster. Here's Smoke and Goat, another one of my favorite cheeses. And then here's Cotswold. Oh, yeah. Pepper jack, I guess. There you go. And pepper jack, because, sure. Not dissing pepper jack. It's a good cheese. It's just, it's pepper jack. We all know what pepper jack is. This. Oh yeah, not mixed. Savory. Sorry. Okay. So these are savories. The mixed ones are in there. The mixed is things that can go as sweet or savory. That's what I'm calling a mixed board. Alright, so pate can go over there. Table's getting increasingly more and more messy. As was expected. Alright, savory board. It's going to have 4 crackers and accoutrements. Rosemary 34-degree crisp crackers. They are very thin crackers, but they're very flavorful crackers. I love these ones. The other good one, I don't remember if the brand carries it anymore, is a toasted onion. Those are also really good, but these are great. And then for a plain cracker, we're doing the panzanella plain. Just original, a long, somewhat thin cracker. There. And for accoutrements, do cornichons, mini pickles, Genoa salami, calabrese salami. Good mix. Also, like I said, this board is much bigger, so I need more stuff. Oh yeah, and pate. Pate is not everybody's cup of tea, but I like it. Specifically, I like this one. And I think the other one I like is the pepper one. I don't remember if I like the truffle one. I think that one had too strong of a truffle flavor for me. Smoothie. Oh yeah, you see all the cheese like snackies on the floor, don't you? That stuff that comes in the weird bag things, kind of like the sausage. Has a stickiness to it. This? I mean, the pate is soft and squishy. Oh, you mean liverwurst? Is that what you're talking about? It's texturally and taste-wise different than liverwurst. I do not fuck with liverwurst. I've tried it, it's not my thing. Also, this is the board. This is why I'm saying it's a much bigger board. This is my biggest board, actually, that I own. It was a gift. Big board. I'll try to find out the name of my store. It was so gross. Like, why is it slimy on the outside of the container? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That sounds weird. Port salute, I am not going to cut. I'm just going to leave it as the wedge that it is. And I will set it on the board. Because that one, you can just easily take a knife and just take some of it. Kind of like you would with brie also, but I like the brie wedges that I made. What benefits can the boards provide? They look nice. Honestly, it's kind of just aesthetics, because these are slate, this and the mixed board. But, yeah, slates can chip sometimes. So you definitely don't want to be, like, cutting on top of it. You can write on these as well. Do I have any in here? I don't think so. But there's, like, a little piece of rock, something, that comes with it that you can write out what is on there if you wanted to and just, like, start labeling things. Whereas a wood board, it'd be really hard to do that with. Overall, it's basically aesthetics. So you can even use anything that you have just privy to you, and you'll be fine. I just have these because I've done it for so long, and I'm a uppity fancy bitch when it comes to my food presentation. So, that's just me. I wasn't sure if it was like temp control or anything. I've seen people... Yeah, no, as far as I know, temp control is kind of whatever. I mean, the slate, because it's a rock, would probably hold, if you have it in the refrigerator, it would probably hold a colder temp longer than the wood would. The wood would. But, otherwise, it's whatever. Look, 11, Munster. Munster! I do love Munster, though. Though, there was a thing with the kiosk where we would want to make these all pretty and blemishless, which is really hard to do when it has this orange rind that comes off so easy on your gloves and just, like, gets everywhere. So you would just have fingerprints from the gloves on the white part of the cheese. And you'd have to try to rub off or cut off and get it off of there. That's just being nitpicky in the professional world. Oh, that one's sliced weird. That one's sliced weird. Alright, we're gonna have thick pieces of Munster, that's fine. And oddly shaped pieces. I'm all for cubing cheeses as well. I don't want to. You might actually see me cube. This cheddar, probably. Or the pepper jack. These are thicker. These are cube-like. Also, if anybody does end up getting one of these boards, be fully aware that the harder the cheese that you cut and the more you use it, the wire will very possibly snap on you. It's just what happens when the wire gets old. I have had cheeses snap a wire on me like right after changing them too, depending on what it is, like a Parmesan Reggiano. And those ones are a bitch because the wire will come back because it's such a big chunk and snap you right across the back of the hand. So it's just like punishment. So I used to have just like welts here on my wrist or here on the back of my hand, here between the fingers. Cheese life is a hard life. Alright. They're so flappy. I never thought cheesemongers were out here getting attacked by wires like guitars. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Like I had I think I told you this during our call. I had a what is it called? When you build up it's like a C word. Oh god. But thick skin between my fingers from cutting so many cheeses over and over and over again for years. Not long. Mm-hmm. Yes. You build up a callus. You don't build it up on the back of your hand so much. That you just kind of take like a champ and you deal with it when it happens. But between your fingers, whichever fingers you use to pull the wire down, you will build a callus, whether you like it or not, if you do it long enough. Alright, Munster. We're going to put port salute over here because it is also white and orange. I need to make sure I have room for the bowls. So this is going to have the cornichons in it. Space for the crackers. Yeah, sure, something like that. Okay. Callus is always getting from canvas stretching rough. Ooh, I've never actually done canvas stretching, but I can imagine. The calluses you get for just like using your hands, man. Alright, Cotswold. Lovely Cotswold. Big thick slice. Cut off the tips so I can make these wedges a little bit easier. Give us a flat surface to work from. The Cotswold has chives in it. So it's a very strong cheese, but so nice. Yeah, so chives and let's see if I don't have in it actually. Dyed with a natto, right? Spiced onion chives, classic pub cheese, English tradition. Wash it down with a pint of ale. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, or melted into eggs or meat. Still oniony, chivey, creamy. Creamy in like a meltable kind of cheese sense, not so much creamy as in like a brie or blue cheese sense. If you like onions and chives, I would definitely suggest getting this cheese. Frying it on its own or melting it in like an omelet maybe. trying to see what other notes I can taste. Yeah, oniony, chivy. Like a soft cheddar almost, but less grainy. Ah, yes, this pairs well with this one. UK, she's fucking beering you. Yeah, pretty much. This goes great with the Pinot Noir and, you know, the dark reds and blah. No, just drink a Guinness, it'll be fine. Okay, pepper jack, smoking goat. If you want pairings, I can probably tell you some pairings. I can tell you right off the bat, the breeds normally go with, what is it, champagne? Champagnes and bubbly wines, light wines. I'm one for rich flavors, so I like to pair my stuff with red wine. I love smoking goat. This is what I had at my wedding, actually. It's a great cheese. Book club cheeses, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Didn't want to slice. Sometimes they come in at too weird of an angle and they just do not want to do it. Let's cut the rest of this. These here. Oh, that's the other thing. Do you want to definitely, even if you're making a charcuterie board, wipe it off between like smoked cheeses and other cheeses, because the smoky flavor, depending on the intensity of the smoky flavor, can definitely infiltrate whatever other cheese you cut after. Pepper jack. Do we just cube this? Do an easy, simple cube, or do we just do wedges? Or slices? And this block itself is elongated and narrow, so we might just do slices, I guess. Jeez. Guys, I may have gone a little hard on the cheese, okay? I was telling people I'm gonna have 3 charcuterie boards, and everyone's like, okay, well, I'll bring this and this and this. I'm like, guys, you don't seem to understand. I'm gonna have 3 charcuterie boards worth of cheese. There's gonna be a lot of cheese. We don't eat all of this food. Smoky's not my favorite profile. Yeah, I mean, I'm very particular with my smoky cheeses. The smoking goat is a good smoky flavor profile for me. Smoked Gouda can sometimes be too strong. So I should bring more cheese, but for the love of God, do not bring more cheese. Of all the things you could bring, that is absolutely not what you need to bring. Trying to have somebody bringing meats and some kind of carb, and I was like, okay. And then somebody else is bringing chips and dip, and I'm like, there's gonna be like max 10 of us here. How hungry are you guys? Y'all underestimate the amount of cheese I am supplying here. Exactly. Like, I don't think you understand. There's gonna be a lot of cheese. If I brought cheese, I would have it be a gift for you, not for the party. Oh, thank you. I would find some way to use it, I'm sure. I still have to fit salamis on here. Okay. Yeah, I guess we fuck with this cheddar. I was wondering if we do or do not fuck with this cheddar. We can. It'll be fine. I'll probably use like half of it. What else is going on that? We have a goat log, and then we have grapes and nuts and something else. Oh, pate is also supposed to go on here. Is this one fine? Yeah, this one's fine. Okay. And orange cheese slices just for the bit, then judge whoever actually uses them. If you bring craft singles into my house, you are leaving with craft singles. American cheese. It's not even cheese. Very sure, technically, legally speaking, it's not cheese. I'll do little cubes. This is a sharp cheddar. Little cubes should be fine. Yeah, it's cheese product. Can't legally be called cheese. Okay, that's it for the board for this portion. Bring it back over when we do the other one. I just that now. Still weird to me how insanely yellow y'all's cheese is. I don't remember why is Kraft Singles that yellowy orange because of annatto? Like a lot of annatto. Taking a mini snacky break. There's a lot of cheese. I have the leftover scraps, so. Okay, here's mine. Oh, my knees. I don't know if seasoned. I don't think annatto has that much of a seasoning, does it? Like a flavor? Yes, the annatto, apparently. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's a coloring. It's what gives the orange cheeses that orange color. Because they don't use food coloring. You would not survive the cheese tax in this house. Need a water. That energy drink is gonna kick my ass. Like also half slow rolling because I know that T wanted to see them. And I start an hour early, and she doesn't get home till like 7:30. So I'm like, well, fuck. Ugh. Apparently, its flavor is described as slightly peppery with a hint of nutmeg. Yeah, I don't think they use enough for flavoring in that cheese, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. What? My water. I'm being stared at. He probably needs to go outside. You need to go out? Yeah. I also have to use the bathroom. Alright. Quick break. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Dog's gonna use the bathroom. We'll reconvene here in just a minute. Alright, yes, you can go. Mike is on the table. I'm not taking it to the bathroom with me. Alright, I returned. Is anything broken? Camera still works? Cool. Alright. It seems fine. I'll make sure that's all good. What's happening now? Oh, that's the scent? We did start the fire, what do you mean? Can't trust you guys. Anything, ever. Alright. Time for the board. How's the dainty? Board. Might actually need to, hold on. I'll lift this camera a little bit. Board big, so. Board. Big board. So these, this, and this. Okay. I'll leave that in the middle. I think this one I actually truly am going to wait to open tomorrow. Because they're freaking pickles. So they're either going to soak into the wood or they're going to just make everything on the board smell like pickles, and I don't want that. So that can wait. The rest of it, though, we can figure out. We'll work around the bowl that is for cornichons. Yeah, no, I don't want the bowl to forever be the pickle bowl. Alright, so these are also really nice because they're resealable, supposedly. There we go. Package opening ASMR. Yeah, they're resealable unless they tear the entire side, in which case they become a lot less resealable. Thanks, packaging. Some bullshit. The panzanella. About the size of my middle finger, so the easy way to do this is to break them in half, which sometimes easier said than done. Usually I like to use a knife to make it a little bit more precise. They're not going to be exactly in half. And sometimes they break. Extra. Just not ideal. I like these crackers. I also hate these crackers, but I do like them. I also hate them for how finicky they are when it comes to trying to break them and make them an actual reasonable edible size. Okay. Vanillas. I still need enough room for the pate whenever I get the pate on here. Yum pickles. Yeah, you can enjoy some pickles. Oh, by the way, Sorter, I didn't mention this, but I hope you're okay with fireworks. Not for, like, us. We won't be setting them off, but my neighbors go a little crazy. Long crackers that don't have a break line in the middle are a sin. Thank you, right? Like, they're great, but a break line would make them even better. I would not complain. Okay, there we go. Shingles everywhere! Need to shingle more on that side. There we go. Cheddars are there, so let's take these. Oh, and I'm not doing anything too particularly fancy with the salamis. You can roll them into roses and shit if you want. I'm not doing that. I will just be rolling them into rolls. No worries, my neighbors light them randomly throughout the year when you least expect it. Oh, yeah. I was complaining to somebody that I work with at one of the stores and asked him to explain to me why they were setting off, not him particularly, but why my neighbors in the vicinity were setting off mortars at 2 p.m. in broad daylight hours for no good reason when you can't even see the mortar. He said that they spent too much money on fireworks, probably, and just wanted to blow things up. It's like, there's so much other things I wish they would spend their money on that isn't that. If that's what they're going to do, because oh my god. Jeez. Ooh, let's do a display. Yeah, there we go. Like cheese. They could buy cheese, right? They could buy cheese, they could buy art, we have a Saturday market. They could buy food for their parties from the Saturday market. From local people. They could, there's so many other things. Just fucking stop. Stop being ridiculous. Alright, here's those. Pretty splay. We're going to attempt to do the same thing with the smoking goat on the other side. Maybe. There's something similar. Ish. Here. Oh, all of these rinds, by the way, are going to be edible. Whether or not you want to eat the rind is up to you and your textural preference. But they are edible, so no worries there. I didn't get any red wax Gouda. I didn't get any smoked Gouda, which has like a kind of a tougher smoky rind that it's okay. It's just not always somebody's preference. Rind is part of the personality. Yeah. But texturally, some rinds can go away. Also, some rinds aren't actually all that edible, like cloth bound. Good luck. You can chew through a cloth bound rind, power to you. I have doubts, but power to you. Because it's literally cloth. It's cheese wrapped in what feels like and smells like a potato sack. So good luck. Time to rind and grind or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. The soft cheese got that nutty rind. See, I wish I was more of a rind fan. I truly do. In my heart of hearts. Oh, that one did not cut very... Okay. Whatever. Alright, favorite cheeses, go! Bex, I swear to God, if you say Camembert one more time, pick a new one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can still love Camembert. You're fine. I called it. Camembert is a solid choice. I still want to broaden you to even more cheeses, though. See if I can get you a new favorite one of these days. I realized I didn't get a Humboldt Fog. Oh, I might buy that tomorrow before I leave. Humboldt Fog is so lovely and almost a must in my book. I mean, I have Chevlogs. So, like, we have goat cheese. We have brie-like goat cheese. I'll get you on the Tasmanian camembert crack. You know, good luck. I like brie, but it's not my tops. Aside from humble fuck. That one can go up there. This, I think, is gonna go just like that. I'm a little bit afraid to unwrap this at the moment. It is soft. Cassie camembert make brie taste like dirt. God. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll try it. We'll try it. I will give it a shot. There's those. Before I add too much more, I don't know what I want to put this pate on. I feel like it was supposed to go in another big bowl. Can I just, like... If I put this here, and I take this pate out, like, pate here. It's wrapped for now. It'll probably stay wrapped for now, but yeah, like there. Like that. That works, right? Because it's swish. And the second I take it out, it's going to be like this, where it's almost spreadable. Yeah. And then take these tiny Allen cows on something different. Oh, man. Yeah, day of unwrap for sure. I forget, do you like pate or mess with pate much? I feel like that's going to be something that is going to be experimental for some people who come over tomorrow. Maybe not Becca, though. Maybe Becca, well, no, she might like it because it's a duck mousse pate. I know she doesn't mess with red meats. But duck mousse, maybe. I fuck with some pates. Okay. So you just gotta find the right ones. I feel like it's all about the flavor. The texture's not really gonna be too much different, but the flavor's what really makes it. If you can get a flavor you really like, then yeah, pate away all day. We're just making a pyramid of pepper jack. Don't mind me. Or a mound. Just a mound of pepper jack. Nothing really fancy or special. I've been on a hummus kick. Hummus is fantastic. There's no reason to not be on a hummus kick. I have a specific brand that I like. It's Alamir. It's also a local brand. Really like it. Okay. Sabra tastes bad. Sabra's too soft for me. It's like very liquidy. I don't like Sabra. But Alamir I really like. But Alamir also has a garlic sauce that I really like. A tzatziki, a baba ganoush. What else do they have? They have harissa. I thought there was something else, but I don't remember. Alright, here's the 34 degree crackers. I have to take them out carefully because they're very thin. See? But they're circles. They're cute. They're cute. I also need to wrap this quite well because otherwise these might get soggy. Hopefully not, but there is the possibility. There's so many come in a case that it'll probably be fine. Ah! I'm dropping shit. That's not the way I want to stack that, actually. Don't do it that way. Don't be bad. I swear those things absorb every drop of moisture in 5-meter radius once they're wrapped. And they do. It's crazy. I love them so much. They taste so good, but yeah. You're not wrong. And so guys, stick the salami in here too somewhere. I know some salami's going over in this back corner. Maybe I can scooch this back a little bit and like slide some little tubes of salami in here. Whatever works, right? The outside of these is they're a pain to unwrap. Can you just put this side? Yes, this side. Ah, there we go. Alright, calibrate it first. Spicy salami. Smells so good. Love it. Oily as fuck salami though, I forgot. Whoops. Alright, well, yeah, these are gonna go right in here. Just roll them up. Just little rolls. Yeah, this one's just thick. I'm gonna stick them in the crevices aside from over there. Are you guys having fun? Are you enjoying the charcuterie board assembly so far? We only have one left after this. Hi, Haku! Welcome, welcome. Also, I'm very happy this laptop works this well. This is really nice. I'm glad I can make this setup. Does it look like you expect it to look behind the scenes? Yes. It absolutely does. But it looks great. It works. It's nice. I don't have to do anything too janky. So that's a plus. I think we can just roll all of these. I'll take a picture of this one and then we'll move on to our last board and hopefully tea should be here soon. Fingers crossed, at least for one of them. I am slow rolling as much as I can. Oh, that one unrolled itself. There. Stop. Like a work to finish up today, so I gotta hit the mark. Okay. Enjoy your work. I will be also working, but on this. What are we thinking? Pretty? Yay, nay? I'm tempted to get a good assortment. It is also weird. The Cheese Chaos by me is different than the one that is further away. This one's a little bit smaller, so it didn't have all the options I wanted, unfortunately. So that was a little disappointing, but it's what it is. I wasn't going to drive 40 minutes to go get specifics. I care, but like I don't care that much. Okay. There's that one. Let me clean my hands so I can get the Genoa out of the package. Alright. They're greasy. There we go. Speaking of greasy, this is also going to be greasy. Let's see. Let's move some of these over a little bit more center. Okay, and then we have all of that space for Genoa. And Sortier gets to see all of these in person tomorrow and feast as much as he desires and hopefully enjoy the cheese and not break my heart. I never want to break your heart. Then you know what must be done. I trust you know what must be done. I adore you so much. You just gotta eat the cheese, Sawyer. You just need to nibble. Just nibble a little bit. Unless you legitimately don't like it, in which case don't nibble the cheese, it's fine. Stay there. Ah. Did you know it's slimy enough? It's greasy enough that it'll stick to itself, into the board, into other pieces of itself. It's so much easier than the calabrese, which is unraveling as I speak. Alright, we have a quick 3-minute ad. I'm gonna run that real fast. I need to freaking grease off my fingers. Here. Run that, finish wrapping or rolling these, and then like enjoy some water for a minute. So see you in 3 minutes. Obviously, unless you're subbed. If you're sub, hi. Nothing changes. It is getting toasty in the living room. I think I need to grab the other AC unit. There. Okay. Please go away. think that's, aside from the cornichons, I'm pretty sure that is it for that board. Take some pics. By some, I mean one. I will take a singular picture. Get this out of there. Away. Probably need to take another picture of this tomorrow once it's actually done. Since the center is just this empty bowl. Alright. Put some cling wrap on this one. Have a little bit of a water break. And then off to the last board. How long is... Okay. Cool. For anybody wondering why I'm doing cling wrap this way, my cling wrap box is broken, okay? Give me a break. Alright, so here's half of it. Look at the other half. Alright, it's all wrapped up. Nice. And now I need to put it in the fridge. I'm sure this won't be a problem whatsoever. Stick these corns over there. Alright. You'll hear me fighting with it, but you won't see anything. It's typical kitchen ASMR. Don't worry about it. Hi. God. Move the table slightly. Alright. This board. Right down there. Does it fit? Ooh, it barely fits. Yay! I was a little worried. Oh, fix my table again. Cleaning it up. Probably save the mousse packaging, like the pate packaging, for when someone inevitably asks me what the hell is this tomorrow. And I can explain that it is duck mousse. Here, I forget. Do you have tomorrow actually off, or do you just work early enough that it doesn't matter? Also, the last one was big, and this is the cheddar from the beginning. This one is small board. Slate still, but small slate. I'm doing books. I'll be up at 4, work at 5, escape early enough. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Yeah. I mean, luckily the drive up here is honestly pretty straightforward. But, yeah, getting a ride is nice too. Alright, we're taking a quick water break. I'll chat with you guys in the meantime. Because I can do that. It's so nice having a wireless Bluetooth mic. And on how late it goes, I would be wiped? Yeah, no. That makes sense. Is that AHA water? No, this is bubbly. Bubbly water. If Bubbly wants to sponsor me, I absolutely love their water. It is fantastic. I know that smile. Yeah, the little smile on the bottom of the thing. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's right. It's too toasty. I will build a background of your cans of water if you sponsor me. Right? Yeah, I will too. I'll put it as the backdrop in my kitchen. Be great. Yeah, I definitely think I'm grabbing the second AC unit tomorrow. It's not like hot. Granted, I'm also standing, whereas I'm used to sitting my entire stream, so this is a little different. Well, it's not like cold. It's not hot, but it's also not cold. That's what I was thinking. Get like pineapple that is green and green screen is. It's just floating bubbly on the background. That'd be awesome. What are you staring at? What? What? Sorry if you heard that burp. What? Your ball is not even under there. I don't know what you want, huh? You just want attention? I smell like cheese. Okay. Hi. You're gonna make me have to wash my hands. Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Up. Yeah. Good boy. I know you're an old man, but like. Oh. Oh. Hello. Yeah, the rooster. Yeah, hi. What? What say you? One more board? Are you looking for your toy? They're all over there. Unless you hear something outside, in which case I can't help you. No, he wants a toy. Okay, well, I'll throw it for you, but I can't, like, actually play fetch right now. Here you go. Alright, let's wash our hands again. No, you have your bear. You don't need the ball too. You don't need it. You're being extra needy. I can huff too. No. He does not care what I say. Hey, knock it off. Go get your bear. Get your bear. Your bear. Kick it like a soccer ball. Alright. What do we have for this one? We have beet toast, finally. That thing that I showed a while ago that was a mistake. Now we're going to be using the potatoes. We got grapes for some filler. I have the English cheddar already on here. Caramelized pecans, which I love. And strawberry rhubarb preserves. All of these go great on potatoes, by the way. And then we have cheese, which I need to go fetch from the fridge. They're saying I bought grape fillers as if there's going to be a lot of room for the grapes to be on here. There's not. There's not. I'm just going to do this now, because I can. Redhead! Hi, Red! I actually can't. Hold on. Can I shout you out from here? Give me like a hot minute. Oh wait, if 11's here, can 11 shout you out? 11, are you still lingering? Thank you. Facts, yay. Okay. Well, you were working, so I wasn't sure. We killed a moth and a scorpion and the evil red ghost, filling them with unholy energy. Nice. So you gave them an exorcism of a sort. That's what I'm hearing. Uh-oh. Alright, caramelized pecans in the bowl. Boom. Done. Easiest part. That's so dark. Here, they look like this. They're really not, like, they're fine. They're not that dark. We X'd their orcism so hard. I would almost say you X'd their schism so hard. But yeah, same difference. Alright, that works. I get the cheeses. I'm glad you had fun. Glad you're enjoying the game. Workism? If that's racist. Only if you believe in orcs. It's so cold. Oh, actually, I can use the rest of this brie if I have room. I realize. Alright, we got manchego. We have another goat lug. This one's just plain. We have this that I've never tried before, so I'm very curious about this, because they didn't have the Gouda I wanted, but they have a different aged caramely looking Gouda, so fingers crossed it's close enough to what I wanted. And then the brie from before. The brie not special. Oh, my back. Also, Red, what do you think of my IRL setup? This is the kitchen streaming setup now that I can remember and apparently achieve with 2 cameras because I have a laptop. And a wireless mic. I'm very happy that this stupid wireless mic is working. It doesn't sound like shit. Oh. Come clean it up. Come here. You want the cheese? Have the cheese. Knocked like 4 slices onto the floor. I don't want to wash my hands again, so. Dog cleanup crew. That's it. There were only 4 slices, my guy. You can stop licking the floor now. Rooney, buddy, I promise there's no more. The rest of the floor is like dust and your fur. Stop licking. The cheese tax has been paid. I just try not to give him a bunch of people, but yeah, the cheese tax has been paid. It'll be fine. Odd that it's this that got knocked down and not the Cotswold. You could... Yeah, go ahead. Come here. Don't eat the plastic. What's wrong with you? Oh, that's the parchment paper. You can't have Cotswold, so no Cotswold for you. Go away. Be gone. You could just had a weird case of deja vu. Really? What caused it? The dog licking sounds, or the me knocking cheese on the floor, or these things do happen. Alright, I'm gonna cut him in mid. Check out. Man, check out. This is one with a rind that is to the preference of the eater, the consumer, if you will. This is also cut into wedge shapes. The chat, the setup, and all that. I mean, I've done a kitchen stream before. Nothing this clean, mind you, but I have done a kitchen stream before. I made a apple crisp. Yeah, apple crisp. I can't feel my calves, at least there's still cheese. Are you done? Are you finally done? Can your calves rest? Rest in peace, 11's calves. We knew you well. I'm done outside, not inside. Ugh. Well, 11, nobody can say that you skipped leg day. You're done outside, but not inside? What kind of cheese does that make you? Burrata. No. I mean, it's oh god, how do you spell burrata? Buratta. It's either 1 R and 2 T's or 2 R's and 1 T, but like it's that. No, not burrito. Time for me to kick out my workout, but turn you all on. Okay. Enjoy your workout, Sortier. Don't you also ruin your calves. Also, you kind of pineapple right now. No, this is Manchego. It is a sheep's milk cheese from Spain. Why did get the young Manchego? Why did they put this sales tag such a weird spot. Why did they double tag this also? What is happening with this? Whatever. Alright. Okay. They wrapped it so weird. Sorry. Fancy? Yeah, it's good. Good cheese. Ooh, actually. No, I shouldn't build this yet. I'll build this for you guys to watch. I'll just put the cheeses down. 11, you gotta brighten your cheese horizon. Your tastes. Tell your mama you want to be a cheese connoisseur. You can work alongside the sommeliers and make pairings. Honestly, if I could, I would definitely start up a catering business where I just make cheese boards for people and big fancy events. I feel like cheeses, however, are enough of a luxury that would be not as big a booming business as I would hope. I asked if I could make a cheese plate, but I might have to head on out to the store, which I'll do tomorrow morning. Ooh! You got permission for the cheese plate? Nice. That's a start. Getting somewhere. Need another water. It's too hot. It's still warm. Second AC unit definitely incoming after I get off work tomorrow. Yeah, no, definitely not. I would... Please don't make that a cheese plate. You could do so much better. I believe in you, 11. I truly do. You could make something fantastic. It would be so sad. Yeah, kinda. It would be a little sad. Alright, time to try out this Gouda and really hope it's close to what I wanted. Also, yes, for you, just to throw it out there in case there are any super particular people out there, it is Gouda. But if I say Gouda, the majority of people aren't going to know what I'm talking about, so it's Gouda. It's fine. This is one that you don't want to eat the rind necessarily. It is wax. Which, can I just peel most of this? It's already kind of broken. I don't have to bother. This one is going to be a little bit tougher on the board. Pull just enough to get it through. Luckily, it's been sitting out for a little bit, so it has softened slightly. It smells aged, but is it butterscotchy like it claims? Because I needed it to be like the Rembrandt. I'm gonna say it's close enough. It's really creamy. Like, it melts in your mouth. Aggressively. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna cut this the same way we did with the espresso bellatano. wedges. One day doing one of these, I'll get into the zone and I'll just show you guys how quickly I can cut things on a cheese board. We'll make a fun little competition out of it. How's that? I'll just cut this first. Then we'll do this. If anybody ever gifts me a parm wheel, I will show you in person how to crack a parm wheel. I will not be buying myself a parm wheel. I'll tell you that right now. Parm wheels are not cheap. I know how to crack them. And I actually would need to buy the tools for it. There's one specific knife I would need to buy for it. Okay, so what's this? I think we're just going to leave the log whole. I think it's the plan. I do like Gouda from what I've had. Ooh, good. There you go. That's good cheese. See, that's even more broad than Munster. Why don't you start with that one? Alright, I'm just gonna... I'll set these. Alright, this could probably go in the sink. So many cheese shavings. There we go. I think I'm gonna take one of brie and I'll do something else with it. Okay, all of this. I'll move the board over for you guys to see as I assemble things. Alright, board. There. A little bowl for a strawberry rhubarb. I'm gonna do these in the center. Separate the two bowls. Then we'll have the bowl probably here-ish and the petite toast. Oh no, one of the Gouda pieces broke. I guess I have to eat it. Dang. How sad. That's there. Those there. And that. And then the other snackies. Go. Okay. Yeah. Manchego. So because Manchego kind of fans out, we're actually going to fan it out to this corner. Get them to break apart. That is the tricky thing with slicing cheeses thin, is sometimes you're going to have an issue with them being slightly too thin, and then they want to stick together, and then they're a pain to break apart. You can fix that by breaking them apart as you go. I just didn't. There. See? Nice little neat corner. Do I just want to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to cut and spray. Do the same thing we did before. Except I'm going to do less wedges this time. I'll separate them so that they don't actually stick together overnight while they're in the fridge. Hey, there we are. Okay, cool. There's that. Where's the bowl? Bowl. Other bowl. Strawberry rhubarb. I need another spoon. Spoon. I need to sweep after this. Alright. Dump that in there. It'll actually taste really good with that Gouda. Cool. It's like strawberry jelly. Actually very nice. Yeah. Goat log. We're just gonna take the whole thing and stick it here. We're gonna get into our toast. They're adorable. Are these? Look at them. They're just little toasts. Little toasty guys. And I do have grapes that I can add as well. I probably will to fill some of this space. So good. Thank you. Lift. Here we go. There, toasties. Yeah, there. They're gonna need more, but like for now, that should be fun. Grapes. Alright. See, I would love to just do this. Just set the whole thing. Which actually, if I do it correctly, I might be able to. Hold on. Let's make this a dramatic board, shall we? Perfect. There we are. I'm gonna take like little bits and put them off in those. These are so nice. I've never actually bought like really good, well put together, full grapes before on the stem. I'm a little annoyed that I have to pull them apart. see, where's another one? Oh, that'll work. Take this one off. They almost look fake, right? They kind of do. Sort of crazy. Promise, they are completely real. Take this one. Yeah, things like this are really good for just being filler. So if you don't want like little spots that are lackluster on your board, say like here, where it's kind of meh. I mean, it probably looks a little bit better on camera, but in person, it's like flat. It's boring. Just shove some grapes there. Or some blueberries, or some strawberries, or some nuts, or olives. Whatever your heart desires. That goes with your flavors. This looks like a rustic cheese board. The more I look at it, it's so just like orange and brown. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to have these grapes afterward, though. Might just add them to the table. And yeah. There! Alright. This is the mix board. What do you think? There. Let you ooh and all that while I put some stuff away. I don't even need these. I need these tomorrow, I'm sure, but I didn't even need them today. Yay! Applause, applause. Scrumptious? Good. Perfect. That's what we like to hear. And this absolutely needs to go to the fridge. Hi. We didn't intentionally drop anything else for you. I'm sorry. Sorry. Hey, Velvet! How's it going? Hi. What? 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 Charcuterie. Charcuterie. The charcuterie board. I'm cleaning. I have made 3 of these. This was the last one. I've been kind of impressed I made those in, what, 2 hours and 40 minutes? That's not so bad. Definitely have dishes to do, and that's just to clean up now. Are you selling those now? I mean, look, if somebody wants to hire me to make them charcuterie boards, I will not say no. I will absolutely do that. However, I don't think you want me to ship these. They will come to you much less pretty than they look right now. Unless they're delivered on, like, a bakery-style delivery truck. Excuse you. Here's my board. There's literally a restaurant here that just sells charcuterie boards. I mean, that's sick, but I don't want to live in Texas. Why does all the cool shit gotta be in places I really don't want to be? It's so unfair. You both laugh. You're both there. I barely want to be in America, but I digress. That's a vibe. Fair. True. Alright, I need to wrap some of this stuff. And so I did, 2 other ones I can show you here in a minute after I get this wrapped up. If you would like to see, or I can leave you with the VOD, either way. They're in the fridge. I just need to get them out of the fridge. Obviously, don't dox yourself too much. Honey. Oh, that's not you. That's fireworks sounds. Never mind. As you were. You're fine. Sorry, I said as you were. You're fine. My bad. Oh, that's right. You can always... That's funny. But yeah, you can say that kind of thing and you're all good. She's told me something similar-ish to that, so... I don't think it was Houston specifically, but it was somewhere. Stupid clay wrap not being good enough to wrap cheeses because it's too fucking thin and useless and stupid. My cheese is room temp and my clay wrap is too useless. Sorry, you're gonna hear me grumble because I don't have the proper wrapping tools. It's frustrating. I'm not buying a wrapping machine though. Absolutely not. The couple $100 I spent on the cheese, cutting board is all I need. I'll deal. I need a board of smoked Gouda ASAP. You want it sliced or cubed? Or shredded? You know, there's a dip that we used to make at the kiosk. It's literally smoked Gouda shredded. I'll say 2 cups of mayo to 1 cup of shredded Gouda, and then diced onion. Diced red onion, specifically. Melt that shit up. It's really good. You can also eat it cold. It's really good. But melt it, it's even better. You can melt it on bread. You can melt it and use it as a dip. If you take a French baguette or just any kind of crusted bread, it's great. I want it in all forms. That's right. I forgot. You're the smoked Gouda fiend. Just don't have enough of this left. Okay. Thank you. Alright, Gabby, do you want to see the other boards? You use mayo, not sour cream? Yes, we use mayo. What do you mean? Yeah, no, mayo, I don't think sour cream would give it the same flavor, actually. I can't tell you why we use mayo over sour cream, but I can tell you that the consistency is nice, and I don't think the flavor would be the same. So I'm going to stick with the mayo. Oh, cream cheese. Yeah, no, not cream cheese. No. It's also a cost-effective dip that we made in the kiosk, so mayo over cream cheese. I've been up since 5. I'm sorry. I mean, I feel you. I had 5 hours of sleep, if that makes you feel any better. I was up until 2 and begrudgingly stared at my clock when it went off at 7:30. I just could not sleep last night. Do not know why. Well, that's what you get for having a cat. I don't know what to tell you. That does suck, though. I'm sorry. Is he fixed? Is he just, like, marking you as his or something? Hi, T. Alright. You did. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'll show you this one really quick, and then I'm actually bringing out the other 2 because Gabby also just tuned in. I can bought it. Oh, no, you're fine. I'm bringing out the other 2 so Gabby can see them too. So, just give me a minute. Did you see this one, or do I need to, unwrap it? Just walked in. Okay. Time for the recap, right? Alright. Let me carefully wrap this one. Also, T, look at the setup. I did it. I can bake things, and I will make more cheese boards if you guys want me to. I will probably need a reason or somebody to give it to, but I will make more cheese boards. Alright, there you go. So there's this. So on this one, we have caramelized pecans, which are starting to stick together, which is funny. Supreme Brie, young manchego. This Gouda that I don't remember the name of. It's not one I've had before. It tastes fine though. It's kind of butterscotchy. Aged English cheddar, grapes obviously. Petite toast. And a chevlog. Thank you. It looks great. Love your plants. Love the caramelized pecans. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. See, that's the other thing. Yeah, Bex was saying that there's the sink behind me, and I like it compared to the picture I showed you of what the setup looks like. Because I got my plants and shit back here too. So like, I may as well. There's plants. The sink's not a disaster zone for once. There's blue glass. Oh yeah, tea, by the way. I bought this recently. I am excited. Look at them. They're blue glass skulls for propagating. And then, you can't see it very well, but this is also a blue glass goblet. And then I have these that my grandmother gave me, a whole huge set of that there's multiple pieces just like throughout my kitchen. Anyway. Yeah. The boards look amazing. And then, yeah, the glass. And, Alright, I'm going to wrap this one back up really quick. It's nice and pretty and woo. Oh, and this is strawberry rhubarb preserve. That was the other thing. So wrap this one. Do you want to see the savory board next, or do you want to see the sweet board next? Savory? I'm doing this for you too, Gabs. Wait for visual dessert, please. Wait, so do you want savory or do you want sweet? Which one do you... Oh, wait, for visual dessert. So sweet for last for visual dessert. Gotcha, never mind. JK, I understand. Alright, hold on. The cling wrap isn't clinging. Alright. Because I took it off already. Okay, time for the savory one, which is the biggest one, mind you, so I need to scooch the table really quick. So this, and why the camera is so zoomed out actually, is the savory board. So for here, we have, and this is empty because cornichons are going to go there. I have them right here. I just don't want the whole board to smell like pickle overnight, so it can wait. But, alright, the panzanella crackers, original, so just plain. Munster cheese. Underneath this calabrese is smoking goat. This is Genoa salami. We have Cotswold. We have the Old Crock aged reserve cheddar right here. 34-degree rosemary crackers, duck mousse pate, pepper jack, just regular plain old pepper jack, smoking goat, let's go, right? Yeah. And port salut. So that's this monstrosity. But the majority of people like savory mixes anyway, so that's why it's the biggest board. The easiest to do, because it's got the most stuff. I didn't get any blue cheeses, but the blue cheese that I wanted, they didn't have cut. I don't have room for it. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm gonna say, I might try to get some caveman blue tomorrow. No, I won't. I'm a liar. Don't listen to me. I don't have room for that shit on any of these boards. Okay, let me stick this one back in there. And then I will grab the dessert. And I will explain the dessert. Wow, I did a half-ass job wrapping this one. The wrap was already coming off in the fridge. Okay, so here's the dessert board. I'm going to add more strawberries at some point, probably tomorrow, and slice them up. But this is the dessert board. Here. Because I have the camera here. Look at it. You can zoom in. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm having way too much fun with this setup. The setup's great. I'm so happy. Okay. Looks so nice. Thanks. Okay, so what we have here is literally just Smucker's fudge. See, I am also a little dyslexic. Smucker's fudge ice cream topping. Because this goes really well with espresso bellavitano. Rooney, what? Are you helping? Are you explaining too? Would you like to come explain to the class? Or you guys scream from over there? Okay. Stop. Stop. Go get your toy if you want it. Go get it. Go get it. You're free to move. A brownie treat? Okay, let me get this explained first, and then I will give Ernie a treat so I don't have to wash my hands for like the 4th time. Yes, I know. You can wait. I know, you want to play. You can wait. You can. I promise. You will not die. No. Mm-mm. His tail is wagging and everything. Can you go outside? Is that your problem? Do you want to go outside? Outside. I'm gonna let him out. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Wait, you're messing up the process. Alright, let me do this. I'll give you a treat and then you can go outside. Okay. Espresso Belgian. Sorry, so this is like a mild parm kind of cheese. Still firm. And the rind of it is usually coated with something. So this one is espresso. There's also a bourbon Bellavitano. There's a rosemary Bellavitano. Stop. There's a Merlot Bellavitano. That one's really nice. That one's more of the sweet kind of thing because it's grapey. Yeah. The espresso goes really, really well with chocolate things. So usually I have cocoa covered almonds from Spain. I think same as this brand. It's either from Spain or from Italy. Can you not? Spain. You're even gonna get a treat, but I need you to relax. Burbo is spoiling you, even though you're being a little bitch right now. Behave. There's no more cheese. You ate all the cheese scraps. Also, he's been my cleanup crew, and he's been eating all of the cheese scraps. Stop it. Okay. The aged English cheddar that is also on the mixed board is right here. The Supreme Brie that is on the mixed board is right here. We have these. Let's see here. Raincoats Crisps Cranberry. It's these ones. They're really nice. They're a little crunchy. They're good. What a boy. Yeah, he is. Strawberries, obviously. And Effie's oat cakes, which are really nice. Apple butter is what's over here. And then we have a lemon, blueberry, and thyme goat log. Thank you. I like making them pretty. I love making cheese boards. That's my whole thing that I do, aside from horror games and stuff. Like, I legitimately love making cheese boards. I miss being a cheesemonger. If it wasn't bought out by a big corporate company that sucks, I would still be a part of it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Am on the way. Perfect. I got 3 of them, and we're eating them all tomorrow. You got time. Just drive over. Or fly. Probably fly. Love your red bracelet. Oh, this one? Thanks. This was a gift from my husband. It matches the earrings, actually. It was a set. I have a ring, too, but it's kind of tight. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to wrap this back up. Stick them back in the fridge. Give the dog a treat. Let the dog exist outside, apparently. That's what he wants to do. He's throwing the biggest fit. Airport is one word. My brain is fried. Oh, did you type it as 2? No, it's fine. It is the port of air. That's where you're going. It's definitely 2 words. No, Reverie. Get myself. I honestly might just get myself more cling wrap tomorrow because I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of leftover food that I'm not gonna eat all of. Okay, I will get these in the fridge. Actually, I'm gonna run that ad break while I get these in the fridge so that people don't have to miss much. Because I need to do some finagling. So 3 minutes, I will see you then. And then for those of you subbed, it doesn't matter. You get to just listen to me fight with the boards in the fridge. You know, kitchen ASMR. Which is what people got to listen to earlier, as I was opening packages and feeding the dog and washing my hands. All the kitchen sounds. Okay, that one. Grab this one. Did I take a picture of this? Did I take a picture of this? I don't know if I did. The pictures. I did not. Alright. Making a picture. I'm gonna wrap this one with new wrap. I give up. But yeah, also tips and tricks. Things like fruits and nuts and olives and berries and all that stuff is great for filling blank space. If you weren't here when I was mentioning that earlier. So any just like open, awkward holes you have, like between bowls and cheeses and all that stuff that you don't want to show, fill it with fruits and nuts and things. Easy fix. Also, T, are there any questions now that you are here? While I'm doing this. Because I am not going to attempt to fight to set up my stream to do some DVD after this. I will do DVD on Saturday. So this is it. You get me now. Any questions you have, let them rip. I will do my best to answer them. And Burbo, that goes for you too. Or Yabs, or literally anybody. And no questions is also fine. I figured I would open it to the rest of the class now. This. Crackers. I think I have to wrap this too, and this one. I'm gonna wrap all of those. I'm gonna wrap all of the crackers. Packaging, stupid. Alright, ready? For the wrapping crackers, I can give you a treat. Come here. Come here. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit, I mean, you can see his head sort of. Sit. Alright, treat. Good boy. So gentle, so kind, so demure. I am running out of wrap. I do need to get wrapped tomorrow. I have to put the rest of these in Ziploc bags so that they don't get stale. Oh my god. You know what? Yeah, I think that's the plan. We're just going to put it in Ziploc bags. And cling wrap is finally defeated. And now, because I'm cheap, I don't have an excuse to not buy another cling wrap. How many do I have? 4? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. That's also depleted. I need to refresh my kitchen storage bags. Finally, for the first time in 2 years. Just the air out of here. Trying to think what else I could do like this. I could probably do a painting stream like this, maybe, if we wanted. Be less awkward than how I was doing the jacket painting before. This would be for like canvases though. I'm gonna put a canvas here. Where are the snake crackers? More kitchen ASMR. It's the cleanup ASMR. I don't know where I'm putting these crackers. I think I need to stick them back here. It's hot water. Sweet. Two more crackers. These two. Hi, buddy. He also wants to go on a stroll. He doesn't get to go on for another hour. Sweet pepperoni. Sweet pepperoni. Oh, look. Oh, look you gave. What? Did you find more food scraps? Are you hunting for food scraps? There is no more. Until I dust off this table. The Ch3ll-cuterie boards were such a success. They were. They were so fun to do too. And thank you for letting me steal that for my title. I do love it so much. I realize I keep shoving these cracker packages right up into the mic. Sorry. Probably put this not there. There. Yeah, lots of fun. Dude, should I refrigerate these? I forget. Do strawberries need to be refrigerated? Or are they chilled to just like sit on the counter overnight? What? I should probably refrigerate them, right? These and these. Ooh. Post the rest of these. I didn't have to open anything of wires. Oh yeah, here's the mousse I bought, by the way. The pate. Hi. Move this back. Why are you crying? Uh-huh. Do you want more water? I can get you more water. Such a needy boy. There you go. I doubt he wanted water. He just wants to cry at me. Alright, well. That was it for that. I'm sorry you didn't get to see the whole process, T. Yeah, if you want to watch the VOD, definitely check that out. I'm probably also going to take the entire VOD and post it on YouTube as well. Shush. Especially, you know, me arguing with my dog. That'll be an important part of this VOD. Stupid work, but I'm glad that you had fun getting it together. Be watching VOD. Perfect. Yeah, because if, at least with the VOD, like, obviously you saw the end results. If you want any tips and tricks and to watch the process, then yeah. That'll definitely be for the VOD. I'll put these in the fridge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There you go. You get a full in-person kitchen dab. What? What? Yeah, they can see you now too. Keep screaming at me. I'm putting you on blast. What? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Hi. Hi. You're shedding everywhere. I'm gonna sleep again. Hello. Hello, sweet baby boy. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi. Here, this is some free dog content for you. This is a bonus. Hi. We're not going to that yet. We're not going yet. Do you have another plant stuck in your fur? Hold on, quit moving. We do. You have another seed stuck in your fur. What a buddy. Yeah. Hello. You helping now? You my assistant? There's more cheese scraps. Yeah, he is a little nubbin. Love his nubbin. Pretty sure the adoption place we got him from called him Wiggly Butt, which reigns true. He does have a wiggly butt because he only has the nubbin. So, like, his whole butt moves. It's so cute. There, can you hear that? You're drinking ASMR too. Just all the dog ASMR. Here. Don't lick the mic. Alright, there you go. You're welcome. That was a treat from me to you. Okay. Well, that is it for me until you guys want me to cook something else or making something else or do something else with this setup at some point that is not today. I do agree we should do this more often though. This is fun. Hi. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what we want to do. I'm not the greatest baker, but we could definitely try baking. However, my stove is right there, so Maybe not. What? Alright. He is being insistent that I do something. I don't know what. It's just the face I'm getting. What would you like? What do you want? You want... Do you want to go outside? Yeah? You want to go outside? Okay. You're going to break your neck turning it too far? Come on. Alright, I'll let you outside.
Back door open.
Alright, y'all. That's it for me. Have a fun time. We'll do it again. We will do it again. Maybe next time I'll have blue cheeses too. I'll add that to the mix. They just didn't have the one I wanted. Which, I'm very picky with my cheese, so... is what it is. I also didn't get the brie I wanted, to be fair. But I settled. I found one that was fine. Alright. My and the stream. Let's see. Who is on? Who are we rating? Let's have a look, see. Oh, Lost is on. No, we can go harass Lost. Why not? Alright, I will catch you guys. I will not be on tomorrow. Here. Fix this finally. There. I will not be on tomorrow. Because it's going to be busy. I'm going to have a bunch of people in my house. And it's also going to be very loud with lots of fireworks. Honestly, you don't want me on tomorrow anyway because it's going to be so very loud. However, I will be back on Saturday. Yeah, I'll be back on Saturday and then Sunday as per usual. I might be adding some more streaming days here soon just because I can and I'm getting a little bit of the itch too. But that'll be tentative. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you, Redhead, for the raid. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I would love to do this again in the future. And we can get more cheeses. We can get more experimental. It'll be great. Yes, of course. Love you guys, and I will catch you all on Saturday. Have a safe 4th. Don't blow off any limbs. Don't let anybody else blow off any limbs. Mailboxes are fine. Yeah, my word. Alright. Peace out, everybody. Have a great night. Goodbye.